Well, earlier in the program, we heard from Common Ground volunteer Anita Keys about harvesting gardens.
Now Anita is back to share a recipe that she calls a hamburger harvest casserole.
Well, here on the program, we're always looking for a meal, just a nice meal you can sit down with at supper. And joining me now with more on this is Anita Keys, and she has an idea that actually uses some of the things from your garden as well.
I hope you enjoy this. I know they're very seasonal, and if you're like me, on my counter, I've got some squash. And even if it's not my own, people bring me this. The other day, I came up in the basement and there was a bucket inside my door. I hadn't even heard anybody come. Oh, there's a bucket of cucumbers. Well, Anita will take care of that. Anyway, so this is a fun time. And it's a fun time to get your kids involved. You know, when they go out and they find that squash and it's like, yes. And then they see, and then they supposedly will be more likely to eat it too. You know, some of those healthy foods that if they helped be part of that process. So this is, I kind of invented this recipe. So it's a hamburger harvest. And yeah, you're right. It's very much a meal in one because it's got your vegetables, it's got your bread, it's got all those sorts of things in it. So that's a good thing. The first step is preheat your oven to 350 degrees, pretty standard. You brown and drain the hamburger. And depending on your hamburger, how much oil you get. And there's all different ways to do that, but these pictures show how I like to do it. And then I strain that off. Next, you add your zucchini and squash. Okay, so now in another container, you combine the soup. So we're just talking a little can of condensed soup. And you can also make your own of that if you don't like, buying that at the store or don't happen to have it on your shelf. And I don't care what can. If you want celery, mushroom, doesn't matter on that end. And you add a little milk to that. Okay, so now we've got all the three parts together. Then we take our casserole, and I used a big one. It was even bigger than a 9x13. But I think if your 9x13 is deep enough, you'll be okay with this. Okay, so then you layer. You take your meat mixture, you put a good sized layer of that, then dressing, and I just put all the dressing then in the middle, then another layer of the meat on top of it. So we kind of got a 3-layer deal going on there. Then we take our soup mixture, the soup and milk that we had mixed together, and just kind of drizzle that over the top. So that's making it a little moist, and that is a good thing. Then over the top, we take and sprinkle it with cheese. Then you bake it 30 minutes till, everything in it is already cooked, so I'm not too worried about that, at 350 degrees. So heat it through, and then it's a fun time to set your plate with all the fresh melons that we have. And in this photo, those are some of the melons that I tried, my samples that I saved the seeds from. Yeah, tomatoes are coming, and like cucumbers. Good time of year to be getting lots of vegetables into your family's diet. So enjoy.
Anita, thank you very much for being here today and sharing another great supper idea with us.